Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sophie here. Today we're going to do a question on what your co-workers and colleagues think and say about you. Before we get started, timestamps down below. Take your time, choose your group, and enjoy your reading. Hello, group 1. So let's see what we're having here. Balance, doing things in a good way. Things are coming in a good way. Seems like the topic or the major part in this reading, it has to do with how you work or what you're doing and how you leave things in a good way, in a good light, so people are looking at you positively. You seem to do things well, and your choices are good, and people are enjoying you. You might be a really good team worker. There's definitely someone on your side, but a lot of positivity is there. So let's find out more. Trust. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me. So yes, please trust yourself because you're really doing well on that part. So something that they're keeping to themselves, and then things that they're saying. What they're keeping to themselves is how they love the way you work. They understand you. You're very good. You release stress, things that might not have been good before, and now they seem to be, and it seems to be because of your work ethics, the way you seem to make things kind of balance out. It's almost like you're doing your part, and the person you work with do their parts, and it sort of balances itself. You really put the effort in. They see that, you just rush in and work. Like you just do what you got to do. So they trust in your abilities to carry things through. They trust you. So they do state that. They do state that they trust you, but they keep it to themselves how much they admire you or respect you or believe in you or just love the way you are as a worker, as a person that's in charge of something, or you're doing your half, your work. They love your work ethic. So this is very positive. But it feels like it's someone who says that. It might be a few, but I'm going to pull another card to go along with that. What is it that they believe? Oh, they believe in you. You are like a wish, like something that they would have just loved to receive. It's definitely, they see things in a better light, in a better way. They've been wanting a worker like you, so they're sort of excited and happy that it's just great. So if you've been there for a while, they've always thought positive of you, but as time goes by, it gets even better. But they do trust you. Okay, so what else is being said? This one is more on gossip, I guess I would say. And they're talking about how can you feed others when your own table is empty? So they think that you need to take better care of yourself. Your choices sometimes are rough because you're not thinking about what you should do or what you need to do. It's almost like you have ideas, but you burn out fast. Yeah, you burn yourself out. You could be even better than what you are. Now I'm going to pull some cards to go with that. Well, what they keep to themselves is that you do so much, you do a lot, and you're always there to support others and support the work, and you going to definitely carry through no matter what. That's what they see. That's what they're not telling, what they're not talking about. But what they're talking about is how you just move. You just go. You're here, you're there. You're always doing. So, they see that you just drain yourself. Maybe they don't feel like you're going to last. You're going to go somewhere else. Things will get too tough for you here. Or maybe you're just someone that once you're done, and you step away. Like, because you don't take time to do things for yourself that would make work a lot easier for yourself. So maybe for some, you're just all over the place. they don't see that you may take a break, or you may do something for yourself, but they all know that you are a hard worker. So no one's talking negative about you or bad in any way. What do they see? The truth. You're very truthful, or you put out the truth, or you work in the truthful way, but you have trust and truth. So things are pretty honest, but the way you work seems to be very honest too, because you really put your effort into it, and you work hard, and you like to have things done right. And when you leave, it's like a clean slate. It's like, it looks good. So, yeah, rest. The truth. In between stuff. So one thing is not being said, what's being kept to themselves, of what they think, is that sometimes you should take a rest, or you need a rest, or there's a well-needed rest, and when you do, they support it. So if you manage to let something go, they're like, okay, you should, because that's definitely well-deserved. But you make things happen no matter what. Like, you're someone that takes something and makes it something else. You're definitely, you know how to blend, how to mix, how to add in a way that there's a flow. You're definitely someone that is very appreciated, so they only have good things to say about you. You see what things are as they are, and you know what to do with it. I'm going to pull some words that comes up for you. I have a few words here. And it says imaginative, patient, persistent, helpful, observant, energetic, and self-motivated. So they're a type of word that's going to go around your workplace. I feel like I need to pull a message with these words. Oh, yeah. So the reasons that, like, you're described in this way is because of the way you are, the way you put out your feelings, the way you put yourself out there, what you offer. You're really someone that they can count on. You're all over the place when it comes to being there for everyone and supporting everyone and supporting what you're doing. But you also put your feelings out there, and people just love to celebrate you. Okay, so I am going to pull out some other messages, I guess I'm going to pull out. It says, step out of your comfort zone. So they want you to even do more than what you're doing. This is your spiritual guides, your spirit. They're speaking to you and saying to you, yes, you're doing great. And yes, but you can even push yourself even farther than what you're doing. You can even do more. Reach higher places. It says compassion. Everyone's heart is beating. Soften. Do not sabotage love. They want you to embrace yourself, embrace others, embrace your work more. So it might be that you fit there in a good way, but just embrace it even more. Oh, I'm getting this card now. You're not also giving yourself enough. So embrace the fact that you are working hard. Embrace the fact that you are not giving yourself enough credit, enough understanding, enough realization how great you are. So it says everyone's heart is beating, but soften, do not sabotage love. But I really feel like it's about you. It's about your self-love. And it says, step out of your comfort zone, embrace yourself. I'm receiving this now. Yeah, the Emperor. You are someone that's a leader in leadership, someone that influences others in positive ways. You can make things happen. You can make people work in a certain way. You can bring them along and show them what and how it should be done. You're great and everything. That's for sure. There's no putting you down in any way, but other than you need to give yourself more time, more love. That's the message I'm receiving for your workplace, you know. And there's a few messages here, and they're random, so I'm going to put them there. It says logistic, mathematics, engineering. And we have some numbers for you, and that's 4, J, 5, 7, and S. So those might mean something to you. I would just place them how they fit. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Hello, group 2. So we have a nice crystal here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, the tower moment. Okay. Okay. So that threw me off. So you're feeling like it isn't the time, or that isn't for you, or something wrong. Something happened, totally upset you in some way. So that is the topic of what's going on here. They're talking about what's going on, what happened. But it's going to be all right. I feel like it's going to be all right. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards to go with that. That one there. The whole deck's reversed. That's why I'm getting everything reversed. Okay. But this one feels like it's here, so I'm going to put it there for a second. Oh. So, something's going on that's not so good at work. Whatever happened, it's pretty tough. It's not really being talked about, actually. There's a lot of negativities which are being held back, and wanting to move forward, wanting to get going. I feel like this one goes in the middle here with this one, and it has to do with supporting you or supporting the situation. So the talk is, like, let's move on. Let's ignore what just happened, and let's just go. Let's support the fact that we need each other, or we need this, or we need something, and let's go with it. Yes, they feel like they see it clear, they see what happened, they're looking right at it, but they're like, let's not forget it, it's a bit too much, and let's just move forward. It feels like this wasn't for you, it wasn't meant for you, it just wasn't meant to happen, it wasn't something that it was handed to you, or handed to the job or something was handed in a good intention, but yet didn't sit well, and everybody's ignoring it. So I'm going to pull a few cards to go with both of those, just to see what more we can get out of there. That's not so bad. It has to do with effort and wishes. So something went terribly wrong. It was meant to be good. It was meant to create something good. It was meant to be, And for some reason, it got turned around, twisted around, something happened, and it just it feels like, that sucks. That wasn't meant to be. That's not how it should be. And it kind of left things like sitting in a certain way that no one wants to deal with it. They don't even want to talk about it. They just think about it, and it just makes them cringe. They don't want to talk about it. So what's this? Whatever you choose will be correct. So, what are they saying about that? Because it seems like they're very supportive about you, and about wanting something to be good. Yeah. So what I'm picking up is they're keeping it to themselves. Like, things have ended, and something ended, or it went to full circle. Like, it just went from start to beginning, and start to end, and it was just a mess or something happened. But what's not being said is that the hope is there, the future's there. Things are going to be good later. Things will move along. It's just a matter of wanting it. So they're hoping that you complete, or you finish, or you keep going, or you stay. That's what they're talking about, hoping that you stay because you do a good job, because you are a good worker person. Colleagues respect you, they trust you, they believe in you, they believe in what you can do good. But not everybody's talking about it. It's almost like nobody wants to rock the boat, or they just want you to see good. They want you to get past this. They want whatever situation happens just to go away and ignored and forget that it even happened, because there's so much good coming up. There's lots of good things up ahead, and this wasn't meant to be for you, wasn't meant. Don't believe you deserve anything bad. So whatever you've been feeling, whether it's something that happened, or whether it's just the way you feel, or maybe you brought it to work and it's personal, and that's how you're feeling, and then you feel everybody knows. Yes, they probably do, but they're choosing to ignore it. They're choosing to just think about the good for you. They're very supportive about you, so they're not talking against you at all. So what else we have? Adversity. And that was meant to be here, which I didn't pull earlier, but I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Yes, and I feel like this is part of your tower moment. It's definitely the missing piece that was here, is that you're learning a lesson. You learned a lesson, even though it was meant to be that way. But there was something definitely learned, and you can bring that with you to do something even better, to carry it through. Understand it, accept it, and move on. Everybody else wants to move on. It might not even be for you. It might be someone else, and for some reason it fell on you. I don't know. It just seems like it's so unfair. Or maybe it was thought it was you and it's not you. That could be too. Well, things are headed in the right direction. I can tell you that right now. Everybody, like this part, that whatever happened is done. It's finished, put away. No one is going to be thinking about it much longer. No one even cares to think about it. They just want to move straight, and they want to move forward, and they want something new, something fresh. They want the connections to be good. Oh, see, it's all positive. Like future, they're thinking you're someone that's there for everyone. You can make things happen. You can be in a good place again. They're thinking really good thoughts and positive thoughts, want to encourage you, but they keep it to themselves because they don't want to open the subject. It's like if everybody comes out and tells you, oh, well, like this happened, and they touch the subject, then it's almost like it's going to be real again. And so they just want to look forward. They know you can do it. They want to support you. They see the opportunities you have, and also for themselves too. So they talk about you in a positive way and about the future, and the past is the past, and just move on. Let's get going. For some reason, no one wants to touch it. I feel like I'm just going to pull a card. Will you be okay? I just want to know if your job's okay, you're okay, things are okay for you. Like, I just want to touch that base for you. Yes, you have the lover and you have the teamwork. They love you. They love you being there. They love working with you. Things will be back to normal or even better than before. So if you're thinking about leaving, you don't need to. And if you're thinking that they'll never forget this, oh yeah, this will just be put behind you and you're going to move forward. That's what I'm feeling. Everybody really cares about you. It says here, your commitment is being tested. Wow. It's almost like the universe is testing you to see how you're going to handle that. I'm going to pull this one out first. It says, a victory. The warrior within us resists to awaken. Oh, wow. A life lesson. Judgment of how you're handling the situation and what is going to come for you afterwards. Wow. It's really a test from the universe to see if you handle this and how you handle it, so they can bring you what you deserve, like what you can handle, what you're asking for. You might be asking for something that's bigger, and they just want to see if you can handle it. Interesting. I'm going to pull a card with that. Oh, it has to do with something that you yourself are not thinking it's possible. Yeah. And now you got to reflect on what's happened. Can you handle it? The question is being asked. And it's saying, yes, the universe believes in you. You believe in yourself if you thought about it more. Yeah, see, you got the Magician. So the judgment is, with whatever happened, think about it. Think about it again, because you can make it happen for sure. So it's very positive. This was meant to happen for a reason for you to learn. So if it's not completely at work, maybe it's personal, whatever it is, it touched to work, and it's for you to understand it. I have some words here for you. It says gentle, responsive, dependable, engage, honest, communicative, and resilient. So I'm going to pull cards to go with that. See what else they say. Why do they say this about you, or what other information? Oh, happiness, abundance, choosing well, doing good. So they believe that you are someone that is very good, and you're going to do good again. And it's always the same thing. It's sort of repeating itself. You have a lot of choices in front of you, opportunities, and go for it. The abundance card. You get through this, and things are going to turn around for you, and they're going to be really good. So your workplace has every intentions of making things better for you, throwing you opportunities. And I would just keep going for sure, and believe in yourself. And there's some extra messages. Take them as they resonate. Garage service, administration, and arts. There's 8, 4, H, and H. Okay, we'll leave it there. Hello, group 3. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, well, there's something about happiness. It's like contradicts each other. One is about finding your happiness, and the other one is holding back. So let's see what's being said about that. Because this is about your opportunities, and how you should celebrate. You found your answer, but if it seems like you're not believing in it, or you don't see it. So I'm going to clarify that. Page of Swords. Oh, the strength. It's a give and take, but you have to go for it. You have to go grab it. So it's not enough that you know. You need farther steps. You need to share it. Accept help, or to give help, or what goes around comes around type thing. So to get past that, you need to reflect on your decision and be strong about it, wise about it, and share or reach out, because you have exactly what you need, and you're where you need to be for your happiness. So this is the topic that they're talking about. They see something that maybe you're not seeing. I'm going to pull out this card first. And this one says peace. Oh, I am being loved, and release all negative energy. So people are accepting you, enjoying you, and see only the really good things about you. So what are they saying, and what are they thinking? So definitely talking about your hard work, definitely your dedication, definitely what you're putting out there, how you're putting it out there, what you're saying, what you're doing is definitely being discussed. But what they're not saying is where it's going, and how they think about you and how they assess you, pay attention to you in certain ways. They're definitely assessing you in some ways, observing you, thinking and rethinking about what you're doing. So they're pretty occupied with you and where you're headed and where you're going. They see that you're a good worker, but it's about your not following through, or you're holding yourself back, or you're not believing in yourself. I mean, your work stands on its own. Like, you have it. You're talented. You're definitely can bring out what you need to bring out. So that is being discussed. Translucent. Love the darkness. Yeah, you keep to yourself, and you stay in your mind. Sometimes you're negative. Sometimes you have this dark side to you. You might be moody. You might not see things clearly. I'm going to flip these over. Let's see, what is this? The crow, and it might be a raven, but it's definitely bringing something to you for you to understand, other than what the workers are saying. You're also being told something, has something to do with your past. It may be specific. I'm picking up a message, so I'm going to say it, and it has to do telling you to work or figure it out, deal with it, because whatever you're kind of holding on to that is not so great, whatever negativities you have, you're bringing it to work, and it's affecting your job. That's just, might be specific, like I say, but I needed to say it. I was told to say it. Also, 333, number 3, is important to you, 33, but it's a clue to what I'm talking about, or the messages that you're receiving from. Sorry, one of the cards fell on the floor. Okay. I feel like it's this one anyway. It's so much the opposite of each other. Like, you have that shadowy side, that dark side, that depressive side. There's something that you're not understanding completely, and you're bringing it. And they're not talking about it. They're not sharing it. Some people see it. They kind of like, I'm not going to really talk about that. But also, your skill is like a knight, and you're like a page. So you're up. Your skills are higher than you see yourself, right? And they're not talking about that. But what they're talking about is how you're able to bring things, how you can feel the joy in your work, how you can make yourself really good. Like, there's the happiness card. See, he's very happy. You have that in you, and they talk about that, how they wish you brought that part out more. They're concerned about you. They feel concerned. Concern that you don't see the good, don't see your qualities, don't see what you bring. Maybe you're lacking confidence. You're not believing in yourself as much as you should. It's not saying that you're not doing anything good, because you are. It's just not to the level that you could be. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this card next. Oh, vitality. Little bluebird. Things are good where you are. Wow. Okay, what are they talking about? Because they see all this good stuff about you. They see you flourishing, growing, understanding. Everybody has hope for you that you're going to make it. You're going to do better. Oh, the sun. Wow. It couldn't. I feel like this was a message, but it tells me not to, so I'll put it back. Oh, no, still same thing. Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. Okay, it's on its way. So they believe in you, and one of the things that they talk about is how they believe in you, and they believe that with time you're going to be very happy and you're going to be very complete. So everybody's rooting for you. It's crazy how they see your potential, and they see what you're capable, and they wish you would just pick yourself up and understand how wonderful you are as a worker, as a colleague, what you bring, what you can bring, what you'll be doing. They wish you would get out of that shadowy side that you have. Either it's a moody or depression of some type because of something, either at work or outside of work. But either way, they wish you would work past it, because they see the potential. They believe in you. This is, yeah, you can't even get any better than that. The Sun. And this is like being a part of the team, being part of the family. And that all has to do with timing. Time. Put the time in. Put the work in. Go farther. I'm going to ask about you again. You're in the dark side. What is that? Like, is that going to clear up? That's what I want to know. Or is that part that you're holding on to that they very wish you let go? They talk about the good part of you. No one is really talking about that shadowy side or that moody side or the depression side that you're having or that you bring. No one really talks about that. They just think it's a shame and they keep it to themselves. But they seem to want to share the good part or your potential because your work is so well done. Will this pass? Yes, you're going to understand something. You're going to figure it out. Well, that's good to know. Oh, you're going to walk away from a situation and then jump into another. And that's how, once you understand something, you'll let it go. Once you understand what's holding you back, you're going to change that up. And it will happen pretty fast. It's just a matter of seeing it, and then, poof, it's going to change. What is this? Meditate and contemplate. Support yourself. Support what's going on. Support where you're going. This is definitely a message from the divine telling you to take time to think about what it is that you want, what you need to do, and go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, set your boundaries. Everything transforms when borders are crossed. Yes. You have to definitely, there's set boundaries there for yourself, but once you've set them, then you know what you accept, what you don't accept, and also sometimes you have a boundary that might not be realistic, that you need to break that down past the boundary so you can get farther. So there's two messages, two reasons, and I feel like once you've taken that, you can go for it. And I'm going to pull a card to clarify that even more. Actually, I'm going to take a card for both of them, because they're your messages from your spiritual guide, from your spirits, from the universe. Opportunities. Take your opportunities when they come. Understand that you have opportunities, and you're going to be so successful. They want you to either make the boundaries or break the boundaries. Understand what you need to do and do it that way. Like, it's like, do you need to make boundaries or do you need to take them down? And once you figure that out, you'll succeed. You'll be victorious, and also your opportunities will come right in, because you have to understand that you're blocking yourself, your opportunities, by being in that shadowy part, that moody part, that depressive state, and understand that things are so good around you because even your coworkers see it. They believe in you. Oh, yeah. See, you can make anything and everything happen. Wow. It's in your hands. Up to you. That's what the universe is saying. You can stay in that negative state or pick yourself up and get going. There's words here that your coworker and colleagues would say about you. It says straightforward, quick learner, truthful, straightforward, selfless, knowledgeable, and positive. So that's what they see. So the negative might be really into what you're seeing, how you see yourself. I'm going to pull 3 cards to go with that. Boundaries, being defensive, holding back. Wow, why are they saying that? Okay. Tower moment. Wow. Hold your own. Take care of yourself and see the good behind you. See the good beside you. Stop concentrating on what's in front of you. That tower moment was really rough on you. I felt like there was a tower moment. Something happened to you and it caused you all that. I feel like you were disturbed in some way. It changed your feeling and you felt like you had to be defensive and protect yourself. Believe in yourself. That's what they say. Believe in what's good about you. I need to pull more cards. I thought I was done reading, but I don't feel like I need to know more about this. So I'm picking up here this was something that happened to you before, and I don't feel like it's work. I feel like it's outside of work and something that you brought with you. And you've always been a bit protective, a bit defensive, a bit protecting yourself, not seeing the clear picture. And that on itself is a tower moment. Now I'm understanding that not only have you gone through something or you've been conditioned in a certain way, but bringing it to work with you is like not a good idea. And they want you to take the decision to love yourself or love your job. Be stubborn, yeah. Protect yourself. Hold on to your things for sure. Your decision, it's your decision how you're going to handle it. But, and how you're going to take that decision. But either way, love what you're going to do. Work it through. Once and for all. Fix it so you can be happy. Wow, that's a lot of heavy messages for you. It's all about career. It's about blockage and moving forward in something that you're really good at. And the only way to do that is to find yourself and believe in yourself. Healthcare, legal service, land and environment. So there are messages that I'm receiving. Number 2, J, 6, A, and A. So they mean something to you. And just place it how it fits. And I wish you luck. Okay, I'll leave it there.